Now, Dr. Clement Apaak, Deputy Ranking Member of Parliament's Education Committee, has made some observations that will be bringing your way. He's been talking about the fact that government has not necessarily delivered on what it should do as far as the university teachers are concerned. Let's hear from him.
We ought not to be blaming actors. We ought to be blaming the employer, in this case government, for failing to fulfill its obligations, including pledges and assurance, when UTAG sometime last year decided to put down its tools for the very same reasons which has pushed them to put down their tools in a much more, forceful way, so to speak, this time. You see, government has a responsibility to ensure that state institutions function the way they ought to. Government also carries the public purse, and it is the responsibility of government representing the citizens to act accordingly, according to law, according to precedent, and with integrity. In the case of government dealing with UTAG, I don't think that government has dealt with UTAG fairly, and government clearly has not shown integrity and sincerity in as far as the impasse is concerned. We all know that when UTAG decided to go on strike last year, at a time when the students were preparing to write their final year exams, a partial strike, because UTAG had withdrawn teaching and other services, but had decided that their members would undertake other administrative obligations. Government then decided to engage UTAG. And the reason why UTAG gave at that time was that they felt that government was not taking the organization or the union seriously. They started many times when they would go to meetings and none of the key ministers would be there, and in this case, ministers for education, health, employment and labor. Times when only one minister out of the three would be there. And so they had gotten tired of going to meetings where one or the other minister wouldn't be there, or sometimes nobody there with the capacity to make. I remember they had resisted because they had lost faith in the government side. It took the vice president, current vice president, to intervene. And pledges were made that their issues would be addressed. Several months down the line, nothing had been done. And it is as a result of nothing being done that UTAG decided to go on a full-blown strike as we are currently experiencing. So if this issue is going to be resolved, it is going to have to take government to do the needful, because the assurances given and the pledges that were made were the reasons why UTAG decided to go back to the classroom last year.